How's it going, guys? Screebus here. Just wanted to take a little bit to talk about Neverwinter and the recent issues this game has had. I guess it was 13 hours yesterday that the servers were down for an auction house glitch of something where people were bidding negative amounts of astral diamonds, and it would give them actually instantly just give them that amount, I guess. Going off what I heard on Preparin's video for anyone who watches him, and he brought up a very valid point that with so many people going away from this game, that this game may find a very short end real quick here, just because a lot of the community seems to be rather pissed off, if you will, about how this situation was handled and everything that's been done so far on this. I mean, this game has been riddled with bugs pretty much since it came out, and also around the same time ended up being people losing their accounts to people cracking their account, hacking, whatever you want to call it. Of course, you get the first people to respond are like, oh, that's because people bought gold or astral diamonds or, you know, whatever from the third-party sites from like these Chinese gold farmers or whatever. Well, that's not entirely the case, because I didn't do that and I lost my account Friday. I'm one of the lucky ones, I guess, according to the forums, that has actually got their account back, because I lost it Friday and I just got it back today. I have noticed there are a whole lot less people actually playing this game compared to what there used to be. But I guess it'll take a little while to see if this really gets all the people back to playing it like it had prior, or if this game does in fact die. As far as Cryptic's response is, I know they're kind of delayed on it, and this actually reminds me of what happened to Diablo 3 when that game first came out. Because I lost my account on there, but on there I had Blizzard themselves trying to say, oh, you had a phishing attempt or some shit, and they tried to blame it on users, that their customers causing this problem themselves, which is in fact not the case. It's just sloppy shit on their end anyway. They just don't want to take credit or the blame for negative shit that happens to very significantly put a negative reputation on their game. And especially when I talked to the dude from the representation or whatever, I guess, from Blizzard back when I lost my Diablo account, and he tried to tell me that, oh, I got phished or whatever. He didn't like it so well when I told him I was in the military, and I know about ComSec. Anyone who, it's not just a military thing, but anyone who's in the military will know what I mean when I say ComSec. That shit's very serious, and they teach you how to not be negligent with giving out passwords and shit like that in phishing attempts. So there's no way in shit I would fall for some of that lame shit. I mean, those emails and shit that are sent out by people trying to do that, easiest shit to do. Never downloaded any programs or anything for the game as far as, like hacking programs or anything. There's nothing on Curse yet. This game is supposed to be having the ability to see add-ons through Curse in the near future, but if this game doesn't get its community actually built and get everything under control with all the problems they are just having here recently, then this game may actually not survive, which is kind of a bad deal, because some aspects I do like this game, other ones I don't. It's not a traditional MMO in the fact of how characters play their roles. Like the control wizard really does not control shit. Even after I respec to a more controlling type layout or whatever, I don't know, it just doesn't have the crowd control ability that it should. And to me, that's fucking terrible, because that's one of the aspects that wizards and mages in all MMOs and RPGs alike, whether it be an actual MMO, are supposed to be able to control, uh, huge groups of mobs. And people are like, oh, use Singularity. Yeah, Singularity doesn't really, like, it groups them into a thing real quick and drops them right on the ground. So you have control of them for, 5 seconds or whatever the fuck it is that they're actually swirling around in the air and that you're pulling them backwards. But other than that, it's quite a lame skill. Then you go to stuff like PvP, where people want to say that control wizards are OP. I'll give you this: they do have the choke skill. They can push you around, but really the rogue's damage is just way too fucking high for PvP. And the fact that they can stun so damn easily and it leaves you standing there. I mean, they have 2 stuns. They have the one that they throw the little circle on the ground and it has the fog type shit in it. That thing just keeps you stunned there, and there's not really shit you can do about it because you can't just use your stamina to speed you out of the way, or in the case of like the great weapon fighter, I think it is, that has the sprint. Yeah, you're kind of left standing there. You can't cast anything. You can't do shit. So pretty much they just sit there and shit on you the entire time. That issue should really be fixed. But I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys have noticed any other shit. Like I said, I just recently got my account back after not being able to play for a few days, and even a few days before I stopped really getting into this game. I mean, I went back over to playing Rift because I needed something to take my mind off the fact that I couldn't play this. And I don't know, Rift is just holding my attention a little more, especially with the fact that, for those who don't know, Rift is actually going free to play on June 12th, so in about 3.5 weeks, whatever it is, that game is going free to play. Going back to that after 2 years, I mean, at first it was kind of a pain to get used to again, because I hadn't played it since back when it first came out 2 years ago, but I was having quite a bit of fun actually going through playing it. This game, I don't know how much more interest I'll actually have in playing this game, just because shit gets boring. It's they need to release some DLC. Running the dungeons, they're okay, but most groups fail in lower dungeons. Like, I have a 10,000 gear score. I have over 10,000 on my gear score for my control wizard. I can go into groups of shit that's a 56 or whatever it is, 53, 56, 100 gear score dungeon, and be running through, and we'll have healers that are qualified to be in there, but they don't play their fucking role. They don't keep you healed or anything, or your tank doesn't keep aggro, so I end up doing way too much DPS, and the aggro just comes straight to me. You have people that'll just die right off the bat to trash mobs before they even get to a boss, which usually when you see shit like that happen, you know that that's not going to work. That person is going to be a weak link. And I see it happen all too often in this. And gear score really doesn't matter if you don't have the play style or the skill to actually play your class. Like, I used to have the issue where my class wasn't set up correctly. So I would be playing, and I was getting out DPS'd a lot by rogues in the thing, which, is not an uncommon thing, because rogues do have insanely high DPS in this game. But once I respect, I was out, I think only once out of, like, a good 40 dungeons since I respect have I even been out DPS'd by a rogue. And that person had like an 11,000 fucking gear score. So, I didn't feel too bad because I was outclassed on gear score a little bit. He had a lot of tier 3 items where I have a few tier 3s, I have some tier 2s, and I'm rocking some PvP gear. Like, I have the Gladiator Mage set. But, I'm just going to go ahead and end this rant. And you guys got comments or anything? Let me know. Anyone who happens to play on Rift and is playing on C whatever. I forget what the thing is because I had to switch my shard. But it's a PvP server. It's C something. If you're playing on there and everything, and you want to hook up and play on there, like whether you start playing now or after it goes free to play, definitely hit me up. That game does have a trial, so you can go play right now, work up to level 20, and it won't let you level past it. But after the 12th, everything's going to be free to play, so you will be able to level past 12. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys next time. Screevis out.